Have the palms facing uppermost. And just take some time to settle and arrive. And as best as you can, just allow everything to be as it is. And we're mindful when we lie on our backs with our knees bent, this semi-supine posture that already brings energy into the body. So already there's that sense of support underneath you. And just have a sense of the physical body, the contact at the back of the head, back of the pelvis, underneath the feet. As if you're dropping into the back body. As if you're moving beyond the thinking mind into the feeling body. And then bringing the awareness to the breath and begin to notice the breath and the subtle sensations of the breath. And as the breath slows down, and we begin to deepen the breath, just bringing the hands down onto the belly and inviting the breath down into this soft space of the belly. And this again anchors us into the present moment, so that the belly rises as you breathe in and drops back as you breathe out. So you're fully absorbed in the feeling of the breath. And you may notice that when we breathe in this way, that there's a sense of space in the belly. And one of the elements that's important to our health and well-being is this sense of space. So just draw an imaginary circle around yourself and just settle into your sense of space, your own space. And as the breath slows and becomes more deep, and the belly rises and falls with the breath, there's maybe a sense of space between the thoughts. So it's as if you're in your own space, in your circle, but there's also this sense of space that we begin to build in the belly, in the body, and in the mind. Just allowing everything to be as it is. Take some nice long out breaths to release any gripping, any charge in the body. So we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 times in this way, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale into the belly. And then still with the hands on the belly, so we get that lovely release of the diaphragm, bringing in a count of 5, 5. So it's a slow in-breath for a count of 5. And a slow out-breath for a count of 5. And modify that if it doesn't feel right, maybe to 4, 4, or even to 3, 3. So there's no strain in the breath. Think about the pauses between each inhalation and exhalation. And you're feeling the body. So we begin to move away from the thinking mind into the feeling body. And this sense of space. And really be absorbed in the breath and the count of the breath. So that you're really participating in your practice. And really that's all that's asked of you, is that your participation, not trying to get somewhere, not trying to prove anything, just feeling, noticing how things are at the moment. Let's take one more round of breath in this way. When you've completed that round, release the arms down beside you. Keeping that sense of breath in the belly as we include the arms with the count of 5, 5. So we inhale, raise the arms up, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 as we take the arms back, and exhale, returning them back down beside you. 2, 3, 4, 5. And just continuing in this way, Breathing in for a count of 5 as the arms go up and back overhead. And breathing out for a count of 5 as you return them back down beside the body. And as best as you can, synchronizing the movement with the breath. Synchronizing the breath with the movement. And notice how it feels. And you may notice at the end of the out breath that the navel drops towards the spine. But the body, the mind, breath working as one. One more round in this way. And when you've completed your round, pause. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw around the eyes. And then inhale, raise both arms up in front of the heart, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Slowly, if the shoulders allow, take both arms back overhead. Extend the arms long and away. And then one leg long and then the opposite leg long. Point the toes towards your head and then point the toes away from your head. And begin to create space in the body for the breath. And this is why we do our asana practice, our posture practice, to create space for the breath. Yeah. And then gently return the arms back down beside you and bend the knees. Place the feet on the mat. Clasp the hands underneath the back of the head. Allow the elbows to drop out to the sides. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Inhale. Gently raise the head up, coming from the belly, not from the neck. And then exhale slowly, keeping the back of the neck nice and long as you lower the head down. Twice more in this way. Inhale. Navel draws towards the spine. Create some space, lengthen through the back of the neck. One more time in this way. And when you return the head back down, release the hands back down beside the body and gently roll the head from side to side to ease out the neck. Any tightness, any gripping, and then center the head. Bring the right knee in towards you, hold the right knee. And use the out breath to encourage that thigh in towards the belly. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Notice how the right hip responds. If the lower back allows, slowly extend the left leg long. If the lower back complains, then bend that left leg. So really listen to the body. Throughout the practice, listen to the intuition of the body. Let's take one more breath in. Inhale, exhale. Plant the right foot on the mat with the right knee bent, arms down beside you, palms down. Left leg raising, again for a count of 5. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, extend the heel away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue in this way. 5 raises. Gently press into the hands. Work into the heel as you lower the leg. looking to wake up the belly on that left side. Gently press into the right foot. So use the ground underneath you. When you've completed your 5 movements and the left leg has returned to the ground, pause there. And then from here, we're moving into a twist. So the right foot comes on the left leg, the left hand, and it's a gentle encouragement of the right knee moving down towards the left side. Breathing into the belly and breathing out from the belly. Lovely detox from the belly. Breathing into the belly and breathing out. And each out breath encouraging the right knee a little bit closer towards the ground. Take one more breath here. And then draw that right knee in towards you. Give the right knee a hug. And lower the right leg all the way into Shavasana. So both legs long. Inhale into the belly. And exhale from the belly. So inhale deeply and exhale completely. Notice the subtle sensations of the breath. Maybe the mind becomes a little bit more focused, a little bit more clear now. Bend both legs, place the feet on the mat and draw the left knee in towards you and hold the left knee. Notice how the left hip responds as you gently encourage the thigh in towards the belly. Root down through the right foot. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathing out. If you're taking it further, then the right leg is extended long. Back of the right knee drops down. Let's take one more breath here. And then plant that left foot down. Bring the arms down beside you. 5 leg raises using the count. 5 in to raise and 5 out to lower. So you inhale, 2, just in your own time. Think about the pauses between the lifts. So the struggle is with the breath, not with the body. Deep inhalation. And this is your nourishing breath, which enables you to raise the leg up. Be really absorbed in the breath and the movement. So we keep that sense of space in the mind. When you've completed your 5 lifts, pause. And then moving into a twist by placing the left foot on the right leg, the right hand on the outside of the left knee, and that gentle encouragement of the left knee down towards the ground on the right side. Taking the breath into the belly and out from the belly. Just gently root down through that left hand. The left ear drops down towards the mat. Inhaling deeply And with each exhalation, just moving a little bit deeper into that rotation if it feels okay to do so. Let's take one more breath here. And then when you return, give that left knee a hug, release the left leg long, shake the legs out if you need to, palms facing uppermost, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. And the out breath is releasing anything that you no longer need, any beliefs or thoughts. Just breathe them out, just let them go. And that's the wonderful offering of the out breath. Good. And then into Apanasana, bring the right knee in towards you, hold it. Bring the left knee in to meet it into Apanasana. Just pause there. And allow the out breath to encourage a little bit of space in the lower back. The shoulders are relaxed and we're just feeling that release in the lower back. And then a little bit of circling. Place the hands on the knees, fingers pointing towards the feet. Keep the knees together and we'll just make small circular movements with the knees. With the hands on the knees. Just easing out any friction in the lower back. And begin to gradually make those circles more large. And when the circles are nice and large, take them in the opposite direction. So beginning with nice large circles. And just gradually beginning to decrease the size of those circles. And when the circles are nice and small, pause. And then separate the knees to work into the hips. And begin to take the knees apart and away from you. And then back in towards you. And then separate them out to the sides. And then back in. So beginning to create some space in the hips. And then the opposite direction. One more round in this way. And then when you pause, draw the knees in towards you. Plant the hands down beside you with the palms down. Raise the legs up with the knees nice and soft. And again begin that circular motion. Pressing into the hands. So the soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. Knees nice and soft, knees nice and bent. And then the other way. And then knees into chest, back into Apanasana. Yeah. And then plant the feet down, keeping the feet together. Spinal twist. Take the arms out to shoulder level. Palms can be up or they can be down. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, take the knees to one side. Head opposite direction. Inhale, center. Pause. Exhale to the opposite side. Just continue to move in this way. Lengthen the out breath, which again allows you to move a little bit more deeper into that twist. Lift the opposite hip, Take one more round in this way. When you take the knees over to the right side, pause them there and draw them up to the right arm, but allow them to relax. Do a little bit of work on opening the shoulders now. Turn the right palm up so it faces the ceiling and bring the left arm over and place the left hand on the right palm. Left hand, right palm. As you inhale, raise the left arm up, take it all the way out to the side, open, keep the knees to the right side. Exhale, return the arm back so the palms come together. Inhale, open, keep the inner thighs together, keep the knees together, and exhale to return. Twice more in this way. Back of the right hand presses into the ground. You could use props if you need to between your knees. If the knees need to lift, that's fine. And when you next take the left arm out to the side, keep it there. Bring the knees in towards you, take them over to that left side and bring the right palm over and place the right palm on the left palm. And inhale, take the right arm out to the side. Exhale to return. Inhale to open. And exhale to return. Notice how it feels. The next time that the palms come together, pause them there. And release the arms back down beside you and bring the feet back into the center. Semi-supine with the feet sitting bone distance apart and pause. Return the breath back into the belly. Allow the shoulders to soften, so there's space between the shoulders and the ears. Keep that length at the back of the neck. And then prepare for your bridge once again using the count of 5, 5. So press into the feet. Inhale, come up. 2, 3, lift the hips. 4, 5, pause. And exhale to return. 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat the count silently, inward count. Each time maybe lifting a little bit higher as you give more to the feet. Release the tailbone at the end of the out-breath. Drawing in energy, nourishment as you breathe in, backward bends. Again, offer us that lovely sense of energy. Let's take one more round in this way. And when you return the spine down, bring the knees back in towards the chest. Hug the knees towards you. And circle the ankles to create some space in the ankles. Nice long out breath. Wake up the feet. And then drop the feet back down onto the mat. And take some resting breaths. Tune into the breath. And the simplicity of the breath, when we shape the breath, we begin to shape the mind. Okay. And then roll up or roll over onto your side to come up to sit. And sit on a block or a blanket so you've got a little bit of height. We do a little bit of work on the neck, so we hold quite a lot of tension in the neck. So we've already done a little bit of work on opening the neck. Place the hands on the knees, and with the nose, imagine that you're drawing a circle of 8 on its side. So it's as if you're drawing, as if you've got a pencil on the end of your nose, and you're drawing a figure of 8 on its side. The shoulders nice and relaxed. Work into the neck. The bigger the figure of 8, the more of the neck that you're releasing. And then the opposite direction. Easing out the neck. Try not to hold on to the breath. Keep the out breath. It's all about the out breath. And then when you come back into the center, pause. Drop the chin down towards the chest, as if you were gazing over the cheeks down towards the feet or the legs. Drop the shoulder blades down, the back body. Good. And then slowly raise the head back up. Coming to cactus arms, so draw the shoulder blades in toward the spine, cactus arms, elbows out to the side. Inhale, turn to one side. And center, opposite side. And center. One more time in this way. When you return back into the center, slowly raise the arms up, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, and gaze towards the backs of the hands. Good. Lengthen through the side body. Release the hands, take the hands either side of you, root down through the fingers, create some length through the spine. Keep the right hand where it is, left palm turns up, inhale, reach up, and then slowly take the right hand down, begin to open up the left side of the body, work into the fingers. Good. That lovely quality of opening down through the left side. And then return. Bring the hand down, right palm up. Inhale. Lengthen up. Quality of opening down through the side body. Ease the knee away from you. Good. And then slowly back into the center. Bring the left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind. Lengthen through the spine, begin to turn. Just very gradually soften into that turn. Root down through the sitting bones. And then center, opposite side, take the hand behind. Lengthen up through the spine. Again, use the out breath to deepen into that twist. And then slowly center. Release the feet, bring the soles of the feet together gently. And just a butterfly motion through the knees. Just begin to open up the hips. Good. And the collarbones are kind of moving forward here so that we don't round the back body. Okay, collarbones forward. Okay. And then from here, have the legs long in front of you in Dandasana. You can either stay on your blocks or remove them, depending on what feels okay. Gently encourage the toes towards you and away from you. Towards you, spread the toes and away. Keep the length up through the back body and away. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Left hand on the outside of the right knee, palm faces away. Right hand behind you, lengthen up. Again, begin that rotation through the upper body. Use the back of this left hand to support that twist. Toes move towards you. Good. And then center. And then the other side, right hand on the outside of the left knee. Begin gently to rotate the upper body. Good. Keep the ears nice and level. And then center. Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Inhale up. Long out breath into your forward bend. Inhale up. And exhale. So this out breath allows us, enables us the gift of emptying out any confusion, any doubt, any judgment. Emptying out. Looking beyond the toes if the eyes are open. One more round in this way. And just pause there very gently. Knees can be soft if they need to be. As you breathe out, lengthen through the backs of the legs, through the spine. Softening as you breathe out. Feeling the body. Let's take one more breath in. And then coming out of it the way that we went into it. So we inhale, both arms come up. Take them to the sides. And just gently root down through the hands as you lift the collarbones. Backs of the knees drop down, toes move towards you. Dandasana. Good. Let's take one more breath in. And then shake the legs out. And send them back to come onto all fours. Onto your tabletop position, have the toenails facing the ground. Spread the fingers, so we're creating a little bit of space in between the finger joints. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Collarbones nice and wide, head goes back. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Navel draws back towards the spine. Begin to create some space in the spine as you wake the spine up. Long out breath. Take one more round in this way. And then just gently bring the weight forward over the hands and take the hips back towards the heels. So it's kind of just a gentle forward and backward motion. And then we're going to include a circling movement with the right arm. So the next time that you come back onto all fours, right palm faces into the center, shift the weight forward, turn the palm away as the hips go back to the heels and the arm comes down. So we inhale forward and open through the right side of the body. Inhale, looking up to the fingers, so there's a little bit of work happening in the neck. One more round on this side. And then plant that right hand down. Left hand, palm faces into the center. Shift the weight forward. Turn the palm away. Hips back towards the heels. range of motion through this left arm, final round. When you come back into the centre, take the hands a little bit further forward. And then if you're happy to just gently drop the belly down, so we come all the way through, give to the hands, hips go back towards the heels. So we inhale, come through, release through the belly, exhale back and down. One more round in this way. And when you take the hips back towards the heels, send the knees nice and wide. Have the forehead in contact with the ground. Relax the arms. And just take some resting breaths here. Tune into the breath. Good. And then come back onto all fours. Come down onto the forearms, the forearm cat. Inhale, dropping the belly down. And exhale, chinning towards the chest, navel towards the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Keep drawing on the forearms, as if you're drawing the forearms towards you. Notice how the body feels, how it responds to the breath and this movement. One more round in this way. And we're going to take that into an upper body twist by bringing the right arm over in front of the chest, walking the left fingers forward, and maybe coming up onto the left finger so the palm comes up, tulip hand, and just begin to drop the chest down, but keep the thighs upright. Keep the thighs upright as the chest and the chin comes down. And then bring that left hand in towards you. Turn the right palm up, and as you take the right arm underneath the left arm, bring the right ear down and the left elbow up. So you're in contact with the ground here, you're fully supported. Press into the back of the right hand, good, into the fingers of the left hand, to the upper body twist. Notice what's happening with the shoulder blades here, good. Inhale back into the centre. Take a cat movement, plant the hands down, inhale hollow, and exhale to round. And then when you return, upper body twist to the right side. So the left arm comes across the chest, right fingers come forward. So initially we're feeling the thighs nice and upright, chest comes down, right fingers in contact with the ground, and then from here bring the right hand back towards you to support you. Left palm faces uppermost, left ear comes down, left elbow bent. And again, as you raise the right palm, working into the fingertips of the right hand, tulip hand, press into the back of the left hand, lift the right elbow. Good. Taking the breath into that space between the shoulder blades. Good. Lovely. Let's take one more breath here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then from here, plant the right hand down. Slowly bring the left hand back. Come into it. Just take a cat pose here, just to ease out the spine, to center the spine. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, come back into your forearm cat. So return the forearms down. Keep the thighs nice and upright. Inhale and exhale. And then when you inhale, have the gaze forward. And from here, we're coming into forearm plank. So we take the right leg back, tuck the toes under, keep the right knee lifted. Use the forearms, take the left leg back, tuck the left toes under. Begin to lower the body down towards the ground, so you're hovering. Draw the lower ribs in towards you. Good. Working the whole body here in the forearm plank. And then gently drop the front of the body down and release the feet into Sphinx. And if it feels okay to do so, just gently bring the heels in towards the buttocks. And if you're protecting the lower back, then do that one at a time. Just encourage the heels towards the buttocks as you draw on the forearms. Good. And then drop the legs down. From the tailbone, begin to turn to gaze over the right shoulder, to look back towards the right foot. And then center. And then the left side, look back over the left shoulder, feeling that in the lower back. And then return. And then into long arm child pose. Take the hands underneath the shoulders. Take the hips back towards the heels. Send the knees nice and wide. Bring the forehead down. And take some breaths. Breathe into the back body, as if you're flooding the back body with the breath. Let's take one more breath here. And then from here, transition into downward dog, so we come up onto all fours. Tuck the toes under and just hover, first of all. Lift the knees and hover. Root down through the hands. Gaze is between the hands. Feel strong in the arms. Inhale, exhale into downward dog. Soften the right knee, lengthen through the left side of the body. Soften the left knee, lengthen through the right side of the body. And then encourage both heels down towards the ground, lifting the hips up. Relax the neck, so yes, no with the head. Ooh. Long out breath again, navel draws back towards the spine. Good. And then from here, bring the hands towards the feet towards the hands. Come into a squat, if that's okay to do so. Okay. Root down through the left hand, bring the right hand up. Look up to the fingers of the right hand. And then the other side, bring the hand down, opposite hand up. And then from here, slowly come up to stand. Good. And just stand in Tadasana. Stand nice and tall. Have the feet sitting bone distance apart. Collarbones nice and wide. And the breath returns back into the belly. Close the eyes down if that feels comfortable. Good. Separate the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Slide the right hand down the right leg, bring the left arm up beside the ear, and just slowly take that over. Again, opening out side the body. Keep rooting down through the feet. Deep inhale up. Slide the hand down the leg. Opposite palm comes up and over. Root down through the feet. And again, that lovely quality of opening up down through the side body. Good. Come back into the center. Bring the feet closer together, so hip distance apart. Bring the
the left arm up beside the ear. Take the palm into the shoulder blades and use the opposite hand to draw that elbow back towards you. So we get that lovely sense of length through the front of the arm. And you're creeping the fingers down the back body. Okay, and then release. And the other side, bring the hand up. Palm into the shoulder blades, use the other hand. Draw that elbow towards you as the palm moves down the back body. So the more that you're able to lift the elbow, the more sense of length we get through the front of the arm. Good. Take one more breath in. And then release. Ease out the shoulders forward, up and back. 3 times in each direction, forward, up and back. Inhale, forward, up and back. And then the other way, bring the shoulder blades in, up and forward, in, up and forward. And one more time, in, up and forward. Take the feet a little bit wider apart and just swing the arms around in Chakrasana. Keep breathing out. Allow the arms to be nice and heavy so they're like those ragdoll arms. Keep the gaze at a horizon level so the ears are nice and level. Okay. And then from here, return back into the center. Good. Balance posture today is the holy fig tree. So step the right foot forward and take the left leg back and come onto the toes of the left foot. Bring the right arm beside the right ear. Take the left arm out to shoulder level. Have the gaze forward. Now whenever we come into a balance, we think about the breath, we notice what we're saying to ourselves, and we have the gaze. So the gaze is forward. So we can repeat a mantra like steady and strong. Steady and strong. And if it feels okay to do so, just lift the back toes up. Steady and strong. Root down through that standing leg. Yeah. Take one more breath here. And then release. Take the weight from one foot to the other. If you find it challenging, if balance isn't your thing, use the wall. Take the right leg back. Left arm beside the left ear, right arm out to shoulder level. And when you feel okay, don't rush into it. Really root down through that left foot. And maybe the toe comes up, or maybe the toe just stays in contact with the mat. Really into the belly and out from the belly. Yeah. And then from here, step the feet together, bring the hands to the heart. Drop the head towards the hands. Return the breath back down into the belly. Outstanding vinyasa. Vinyasa means sequence. So we'll do it together and we'll do it nice and slowly. We inhale the arms out to the side, the palms come together, gaze up to the hands, keep the palms together, breathe out, forward bend. Make sure the feet are separate. Inhale, come up halfway. Breathe out through the mouth. Soft knees. Inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up. Looking up to the hands and exhale. And return back to the heart. Synchronize the movement with the breath. Emptying out as you breathe out. Flat back. Out through the mouth. Soft knees. Inhale up. Hands return to the heart. One more round in this way. Deep inhale. Deep exhale.
halfway, out through the mouth. Soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up, give to the feet. Arms bring you up and exhale, hands to the Hridaya, where the in-breath and the out-breath meet. And then we'll repeat that and take the left leg back into a lunge. So again, we'll do it together, we'll do it nice and slowly. Same vinyasa, inhale, exhale. Halfway, out through the mouth, left leg back, drop the hips, lift and open the chest. Little bit of motion here, and then the back leg floats up, extend to the front leg, step the feet together, soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Right side, inhale. Right leg back, looking forward, drop the hips, lift and open the chest, collarbones nice and wide, that little bit of motion, back leg floats up, step the feet together, soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up, and exhale, hands return to the heart. Take some breaths. If you take some breaths here, I'm just going to open up those windows. Let's open the door. Very warm today, isn't it? All right, so again with the right leg back, but this time we're coming up into Warrior One. So hands by the heart, back of the neck nice and long, synchronized breath with movement, inhale up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway, out through the mouth. Left leg back. Now turn the back foot out slightly. So you're planting through the feet, come up 50-50 through the feet into Warrior One. Bring the arms up in front of you. Good. Breathe into the belly and breathe out from the belly. Soft, empty gaze, creating strength and stamina. Good. Virabhadrasana 1. Bring the hands to the heart. Bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Stand. Drop down into the feet. Right side. Vinyasa to begin. Right leg back. Turn the foot out so you can come up 50-50 through the ground. Inhale, Warrior One. Encourage that right hip forward, breathing into the belly and breathing out from the belly. Good. There's a sense of softening here. And then take one more breath here. And return the hands back to the heart. Bring the back foot to the front foot. Stand. Drop the head towards the hands. Good. And then come and make a nice wide stride on your mats. The Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So turn the right foot out, left heel moves away. Inhale, float the arms up. Bend the front knee. Gaze at the middle nail of the middle finger. Soften the shoulder blades down the back body. Good. Breathe into the belly
and breathe out from the belly. Good. And with this front knee, the knee tends to move in, so just move it to the outer edge of the front foot. Good. Into Parsvakonasana. Now this is where we bring the front arm down onto the thigh, and the back hand comes up, back, over the ear and over the head. Parsvakonasana. Leaning onto that front thigh, front thigh. Okay. Yeah. And then windmill that top arm down into a nice wide angled forward bend. Hang out in your forward bend. Bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, come up halfway. Inhale, come up fully. Other side. Turn the foot out. Heel away. Bend the front knee into warrior two. Drop the shoulder blades down the back body. Breathe into the belly. Hand out from the belly. Back of the neck is long. Sense of space. Opening. Feel strong through the legs. From the ground upwards, really drop into the ground. Okay. From here into Parsvakonasana, so bring the forearm onto the front thigh, back hand up over the head. If you're working more strong, you're looking up to the crease of that elbow, and you feel this lovely sense of quality and opening down the side body. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And then windmill that arm down into a forward bend. Swivel the feet forward. Good. And then turn the feet outwards so the heels come towards you. Bring the hands on the hip into horse posture. So the knees follow the feet into the back body and raise the arms. Good. Dropping into the back of the body. Good. And then from here, straighten the legs, place the hands on the hips, have the feet facing forward. Take the hands down the back of the legs, so slide the hands down the backs of the legs and return to your forward bend. Soften the right knee. Take the right knee towards the right foot. Soften the left knee. Take the left knee towards the left foot. Do 2 more rounds in this way. When you return back into center, pause there. And then creep the fingers around to the front foot, so you're coming to the front of your mat. And pivot the feet forward, lift the back heel, so you're coming to flank stretch. And then from here, frame that front foot, the knee can be soft if it needs to be, and bring the front foot back into downward dog. Hang out in your downward dog. Really give to the hands here. At the end of the out-breath, navel draws back towards the spine. Good. From here, coming to a plank, full plank. Shoulders over wrists. Draw the lower belly in towards you. Feel strong. Use the whole of the body. Good. And then from here, slowly soften the elbows. Come all the way onto your fronts. Have the arms down beside you, turn the head to one side, big toes come towards each other, heels flop out to the side. Swing the right arm forward, left arm forward into Sphinx. Take some breaths, just gently drawing on the forearms as the crown of the head moves up. Create that length through the front of the belly, so any friction here in the belly has an opportunity to be released. So we have that lovely gradual moving into a backward bend. Good. Now if you're protecting your lower back, you may just choose to work gently with one heel at a time. If you're taking it further, bring both heels in towards you, but relax the feet now. Relax the feet. Keep drawing on the forearms so the crown of the head moves up. Good. And then from here, just cross the legs towards each other, as if they're just flopping towards each other. And then return the other way. So the opposite leg in front and back. And then front and back. One more time. And then when you come back into your neutral posture, take the legs out to the side. So allow the feet to flop out to the sides. Notice how that feels. And back. And again. And back. And one more time. And back. Good. And when you return, drop the feet down, moving into child pose to finish the physical part of the practice. So bring the hands towards you, arms down beside you. If you need a block underneath your head, please place it right there so that the head comes all the way down in contact with the ground. All the way down. Good. And again, just return the breath back into the back body. And then coming up to sit for your pranayama practice. Come up and sit in a nice comfortable position, either on a block or a blanket. So there's a little bit of height to your back body. So we'll work with Nadi Shodhana, and the invitation is to use the count of 5, 5. So nice upright spine. Make sure that the nostrils are nice and clear. So with Nadi Shodhana, we bring the right hand up, left palm faces uppermost, thumb, finger together. This is receiving the breath. We close the right nostril with the thumb, middle finger, index finger at the brow. We breathe in through the left nostril. We close the left nostril. We open the right nostril. Breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in, up through the right nostril. Pause. Close the right nostril. Breathe out through the left. So that's one round. And then including the count of 5, 5, if it feels appropriate. If not, modifying that count. Breathing in through the left nostril for a count of 5. Close the left nostril with the ring finger and breathing out through the right for a count of 5. Slow, steady count. Breathing in, up through the right nostril for a count of 5. Closing the right, opening the left, breathing out through the left nostril for a count of 5. So continue to work in this way.
The gaze is turned inwards, the spine's nice and upright. Soothing, calming the mind and the nervous system as you breathe. Let's take one more round in this way. When you've taken the breath out through the left nostril, release the right hand back down onto your lap. And just take a slow breath in for a count of 5. And take a slow count out for 5. And when you've completed, lie down. You come to lie on your backs. Make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Have the legs long, have the arms down beside you. And this is where all the goodness now seeps into the body. And we began by thinking about the importance, the quality of space, and we'll finish in the same way. So just rest effortlessly now. And return to visualizing that circle around you, as if you're in a protected space. And the breath moves gently in and out of the belly. And the breath, in all of its simplicity, is an easy way to calm the mind. So we're going to begin by counting back from 20. So we inhale 20, exhale 20, inhale 19, exhale 19, inhale 18, exhale 18, and so on and so forth until you reach 1. Feel the belly rise as you breathe in and feel it drop back as you breathe out. And each out breath allows you to rest a little bit more effortlessly. And when you return to your count of 1, release that count. Just have a sense of the back body, dropping into the back body and feeling supported. And then taking your awareness down into your feet. And as you breathe out, relax the feet and have a sense of space between the joints in the toes and between the toes themselves. As you breathe out and relax the feet, have a sense of space in the ankles. As you relax the legs, maybe a sense of space around the knees and the hips. And as the breath travels in and out of the belly, maybe that sense of space in the belly. And as the breath travels in and out of the lungs, that sense of space in the lungs. And maybe as you breathe, noticing how the nostrils create space to receive the breath. And they gently deflate as the breath leaves the nostrils. As you relax the arms, a sense of space in the shoulders, between the shoulders and the ears. Space in the elbows and the wrists. Space in between the joints of the fingers and the thumbs. And as you relax the jaw, a sense of space in the jaw. And as you relax the eyes and around the eyes, a sense of space between the eyebrows. So having created this space in the body, just imagine the sense of the space in the room that you're in. And outside of this room, maybe a sense of space in the surrounding village or town. Sense of this country. Sense of the world. A sense of space even further between the planets and the universe, the galaxy. Infinite, boundless space. And we're here, whole and complete, as we embody the power of rest. And begin to take some time to reawaken and to wriggle fingers and toes. And in your own time, open your eyes and take in the ceiling, walls. Breathe a little bit more deeply. And then very gradually rolling over onto your right side, take some breaths on the right side. And just pause there. And then slowly come up to sit. Namaste. Good.
Thank you.
Have a lovely week.